making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Really nice job to move on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in, it's Sampson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the tight end. Maybe some room here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns! They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Could not have gone better. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run the counter. There he goes. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The option, the keeper, stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fakes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's right. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Wade. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on third down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later.
Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's picked up 48 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
Dropping back, it's Winfield. He's got the back of the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. 8th play of the drive coming up. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Coming out with it, it's King. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off play action on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll leave it with him. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. First play of the period will be a second down. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play downhill, and they come flying in. You're a ball.
Snags it, and he's open. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe a crease. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And it'll be the Condors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Leap and grab for a big gain. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays, exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head, get to him, hit him, get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Escapes the pressure going right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Here comes the heat. They're setting up the screen. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, dude.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. defense tries to get off the field. Tight end now in motion. The running back has it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Condors will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sampson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. He picks up the 1st down. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Raging Cajuns have it with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Rockwell. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Winfield. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st.
Wide open spaces. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. And it'll be the Condors want to pick up the tempo.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
Pulls it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Escapes the pressure to his right. Gonna try to get it himself. Turning it on! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to run it. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's Sampson. He's got enough to move the chains and they'll spot it at the 47. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Winfield. Dances away. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now they'll run it to the right here. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Just about set to get this second half underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner is stopped. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Louisiana head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great box security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Got enough for the first. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. Looking for a crease. It's Rockwell. And into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Condors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And it'll be the Condors have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to power their way ahead. Finding some room. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Condors trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the fullback. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Touchdown, Condor! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A good gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, there was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuffed. 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. gets a little room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Reagan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana. Great job by the back on the option. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're getting the cut of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. A run for the quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And it'll be the Condors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wideout. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Condors go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Personal foul. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll go to the counter. There's a crease. Touchdown, Condor! And they take it in for 6 more points. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for room. It's Reagan. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they lose the ball out of bounds. Big loss of yardage on that one, but at least they've got another shot. And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Finds the tight end. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. To the ground with the back. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Reading the option, it's right. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The corners are walked up tight. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give and tick, 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 tick. Could be an alley. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. The Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Reagan. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. On the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's right. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.